Hello, gang, and welcome to James C. Starke Radio. Man, do I have a treat for you today. Sitting here in the secret bunker with me, I've got the new, I'm going to call her the mama of the scene because she's pretty much taking care of us. We're going to call her Mama Bear. Can't call her the queen or the princess because she went beyond that. She's taking care of all of us. She's brand new to the scene. I want to welcome her aboard, and I also want to welcome her aboard to the show now because she is our newest asset to James C. Starke Radio, and she's going to have her own show on here. I am blessed to finally have someone that has a true heart and believes in our local scene. She's more than a promoter. She is more than an enthusiast. This is Larry King, you guys. Come on, give it up. How you doing, Larry? Thank you so much for being here. And my gosh, we finally found our solution. You're wonderful. Oh, it's a pleasure to have you. How are you feeling, Larry?
I am doing great, Jim. Thanks for having me on here today. This is so awesome. I am so blessed and excited to be a part of what we're working on here. And, you know, it's a funny thing that you called me the Mama Bear of the community because back home, one of my names is Inamato, which is Lakota for Mama Bear.
Yeah. There you go.
So that's pretty awesome that you managed to hit on that without even knowing that little bit of backstory. Good job.
I do a little homework, I stalk you guys a little bit. I try.
Awesome. So, this new show coming up, I'm so excited for it. We are calling it The Beat Goes On.
Yep.
And
now, let's explain to everybody first. Larry runs the Local Beat, which is a really awesome site on Facebook that you can tune in or just go and check out every week, and she tells you and lets you know all the cool upcoming shows. She's done some cool interviews, some video interviews and stuff that we're going to probably start airing also on a new YouTube channel that's coming up soon that me and Larry are putting together, but don't say nothing to anybody yet. Anyway, tell everybody.
I thought it was my gig to be able to do those. A little birdie just whispered in my ear. That's my thing.
Okay,
man.
I had to steal it from you at least once because I knew it's all about you after that.
All
right, check this out. So Larry is going to join us on James C. Starke Radio, and her new show is going to be called The Beat Goes On. So she's going to take the local beat and push it. Isn't that the coolest, dudes? All right. Anyway, so she's going to be interviewing you guys. Kind of the same thing our show's doing, but Larry's got her own fun little twist, and I'm more than excited to be teaming up with her, and I'm so happy that she's on the show. Larry, what got you involved in this to start?
Oh, my goodness. Number one, I've been a music lover all my life. I was raised with music in my home. Music heals, and I know that from a personal level. So I have always loved the music. I do not play music. I'm a backup singer from the farthest back, darkest corner without a microphone.
Yeah, but she's really good at it.
I'm really good at it. From the darkest corner.
She's got stage fright.
I do. I really have a hard time getting up on stage. Oh, my God. But, so when I moved here to Arizona, I was having a really hard time fitting in. I was really missing my friends and family back home in Washington. But I happened to run across this guy on Facebook that really handled it well when I flipped him shit. Icky Stain has got one of the most laid-back attitudes out there.
Icky's awesome, man. He is the coolest dude.
And one day he invited me out to one of their shows because they were playing in Tempe and I live in Mesa. And I'm like, dude, I don't do bars. I do not do bars. People like to touch me, and I don't like it. And he told me, come on out. I will look out for you.
And he did.
And he did. I made it 3 steps in the door and somebody tapped me on the shoulder. Oh my God, I was about to spin and lose my mind. But I turn around and look, and it was Icky standing over my shoulder saying, you're looking for me. Yeah. I said, yep, I am. And then I went and had a cigarette. Because, oh my God, that freaked me out. Came back inside. My roommates had showed up. We found a table with Tim's help. And that man came and checked on me, I swear to God, no less than 5 times that night. Making sure that I was okay, even though I had my roommates with me.
Hey, Icky's a class act, man. He totally is. He's a man of his word. He takes care. He does what he says. And if he says he's going to look out for you, he does.
He absolutely did. And then I went to the next show. And he looked out for me still, and then started introducing me to all these really cool people. And everything just snowballed from there.
Now, I remember the first time I met you. you had probably the biggest chip on your shoulder I've ever seen in my life. And you introduced yourself to me, and we had a decent conversation. It was at Gypsy's, if I remember this correctly.
Yep, it was.
And then I'm like, that's it. I'm going to find her outside. I'm beating her ass. We're going to figure this out, because if I don't, she's going to beat me up first. I mean, she's just this monster of an attitude. So we went outside, and I called her out, and it was funny. And as soon as I did, she let me know that she was the youngest of about 11,000 children, or almost the youngest, and she had to fight. That's all she had to say. I totally got it. But let me tell you guys something. When you go to a show and you see Larri, she is in her zone. She's taking pictures, she's taking videos, this and that. Don't think she's unapproachable because she's got this look on her face like, oh, don't leave me alone. And this and that. She's totally approachable. Just don't bother her while she's videotaping her this, because she's trying to do a job for the bands. But I'll tell you what, she is the sweetest thing in the world once you get to know her. She just has a chip on her shoulder because she's looking out for everybody. And like I said, that's what a mama bear does. And I'm really glad that I didn't get my ass kicked in that parking lot that night when I finally called you out like that. But I had to get dirty. I had to figure out, because I knew when I talked to you, I knew
I
you were
swear to
going to be the
God,
answer
I
to
really
this.
don't have a chip on my shoulder. It's that fear factor. I don't feel comfortable in public unless I've got people I know around me.
Yep.
And so
you explained that to me that
night. It's very
I
hard for
understood
me to step out into public. But I'm working to overcome that. I do love it when people walk up and talk to me. I love hearing everybody's stories. I love getting to know new people. But like Jim said, please not when I'm taking a video. Not when I'm trying to take pictures of the bands.
And you guys, do me a favor, too. Don't photobomb her. She's doing fun, and a lot of people keep photobombing her because they don't understand what she's doing, and which is cool because we always want to be in there. But she does great videos. She does great pictures.
For you to take a picture with the band. Yeah, I'll make time for you to jump into that picture, but let me get that professional one first.
Yeah,
the bands use the stuff I send to them, and I want them to have the best.
Yep. Mama Bear, I'm telling you.
It's important for me to support our community. It's my way to give back to the bands for all that they give me.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That really is something. That was nice, Larri. Good
Thank
job.
you.
And you do. And you give a lot to them, and they do give us a lot. They entertain us. They always bring something fun. As an entertainer myself, I know how that feels. I love watching the other bands. There's never competition. Those days are over. We work together now, and we have a really good time. You guys, I'm telling you, make sure you write in or call 623-910-0265. Larri, give them your number, too, so they can get a hold of you.
I have out-of-state number, guys. I have not given up my Washington telephone number, and I have no intention of
let them know where to get a hold of you so they can contact you.
Best way to get a hold of me is actually Facebook Messenger. I check it all the time. I respond regularly. I don't not respond to somebody unless you have been rude, and I will tell you first before I block you.
You didn't take any shit.
And I won't. I don't deal with disrespect, guys. I don't deal with disrespect to anybody.
Okay, so check this out. If you guys, Larri's going to start doing a lot of interviews. She has a lot scheduled already. But if you're interested in it, please contact her on Messenger through Facebook, and it's Larri King. It's LarriKing. Okay, very simple. Or you can
catch me on the local beat. I am there. I check those messages. If I miss something, my admins will grab it and tell me about it. You guys, I'm going to see what you send me.
Yeah, and you have to hook up with her. She promotes wonderfully. She pushes it out there. She's a great support. I wouldn't have her on the show any other way. You guys have seen everything I've gone through with every partner in the world trying to do this. I'm so excited to have Larri here because she's the real deal. She's the real deal.
And bands, every Tuesday, I send out a holler out on the local beat that I want your show posters. I use those show posters to advertise your shows. Please make sure I get them. Please. It's only for your benefit.
Yeah, that's why she's here, you guys. She's here. She's our new mama bear. As I keep saying, I don't know any other term to put it. She's here literally. Her job, she's told me behind the scenes, she really just wants to take care of our scene the best she can, and she's doing a great job. No judgment, no nothing. She's just started out. She's doing wonderful. She can only get better. And it's up to us to help her out because she's helping us out. And I'll tell you what, Larry, since you've been doing this, the venues are filling more. More people are getting out there. The videos you're putting out is giving everybody more exposure. And you're helping a lot of people out. And it's wonderful. And we appreciate it.
I've actually had bands come back to me. Desert Vikings was the first band to come back to me and say, hey, you took that video of us at Joe's Grotto doing Witch Mother. That video got us booked at Club Red.
There you go. See, you're doing your job. That's
the Plasma Kings also came back to me and let me know that one of the videos I took of them got them booked at Club Red. And guys, if my videos help you, please let the world know. Not because I want credit for that, but because I want the other bands to know. Getting your videos out there any way you can gets you good exposure. It's important that you have videos out there.
Well said. Very well said, Larry. Now, Larry, your very first interview is coming up tomorrow.
As a matter of fact, it is.
Your first real deal. Now, you did some interviews for the
New Year's Eve. I did quick little 2-3 minute interviews with the bands that were playing for me,
and they loved it, and they were great. This will be your first time now, your very first interview on audio
for our
all
podcast.
Over the world for you.
Yeah,
so this will be a fun one for you, and that's Hunter.
That is. Miss Hunter Storm is going to be my very first interview. We are going to be talking about some of her new music, some of her old music, and the fact that she's got a show coming up in February. So you guys really need to look for that so that you can keep up with what's coming out in the community. That is the whole point of this new show. The Beat Goes On is just an absolute extension of the local beat where you are going to get to know the musicians in the community, get to see the side of them I get to see from behind the scenes. And you're going to get to hear about what they've got coming up so that you can be ready for it and plan your free time around going to see our musicians and support our local scene.
How do we even follow that? That was awesome. Larry nailed it. See, I told you guys I found the perfect girl for us. I told you I would, and now I did.
Well, come on, this is Phoenix.
Sorry it took me so long, but this is the girl we need here. This is the one we need. This girl has got a heart of gold. She is down. She's ready, and she's ready to throw down for anyone who pisses off her bands, too. I'm telling you. She's not only a promoter, but she can be a bodyguard, too, this one. She can kick some ass.
Well, without the music,
I have my angles,
guys.
That's why she's here. I have my angles.
You just need somebody to protect you from all of the girls out there trying to attack you at the shows.
Please.
I know what it is. You are just wanting to use me for my bodyguard skills. God damn it.
Oh, the cat's out of the bag, yeah. Oh, yeah, you just see they're just piling on me at the show, right?
It's all good. I will step in. I will take the hit for you. I will, Jim. I will take the hit for you.
I know you will, Larry. That's why you're here, honey. That's the only reason. No, I'm kidding. I love it.
I promise,
You're
guys,
awesome.
I really don't bring my knives to the shows.
No, but she will cut you if you piss her off. I'm telling you.
I will seriously. I will give you a look that makes you feel like you have just been filleted alive.
She sounds like Mom, doesn't she? That's it. We're going to be putting time out. Larry, we have some cool upcoming shows. Tell us about what you and I had talked about our first venture in September, and tell everybody what we're going to look forward to.
Well,
shoot from the hip.
But let me start out with a little bit of background.
There we go. Perfect.
All right. So you guys know that I run the Local Beat on Facebook. The Local Beat opened, whatever you want to call it, on Facebook September 3rd, 2019. We are now in January 21st of 2020. So that group has been open
like a school
3
teacher.
months-ish.
I love it.
And we have almost 700 members, guys. Almost 700 members in a little over 3 months' time. So in March 14th, I'm doing our 6-month anniversary. This 6-month anniversary is celebrating you, the bands, the fans of the local music scene. This is my give back. Now, Jim just brought up September. Jim and I, as well as Sean Gilbreth of Desert Vikings, are talking about doing a festival in September. At minimum, a day long, but quite honestly, if I get my way,
weekend,
we're going to do an entire weekend.
Yes!
I'm going to get as many bands as I can get my hands on.
You know she's going to get her way, because she's going to bully right through it if she don't.
Hey, little sister always gets her way. Otherwise, I throw temper tantrums, and if you don't believe me, you can ask my brother.
Yeah, call her Taz.
I'm telling you. No, I'm not Taz. I'm Inamoto.
Yeah.
And so... we're looking at building this festival. We're looking at doing it in September. By the time we're setting this up, it's going to have started to cool down, so we don't have to worry about heat stroke for an outside festival. We're talking about having food trucks.
Yeah, I don't need another one.
Yeah, you know what? Let's miss that. We're talking about having food trucks. We're talking about having vendor booths. My God, guys, we're talking about making this a thing.
Kind of a mini NAMM.
You know what? And if I get it right, if we get it right, we're going to make this a yearly thing that is just going to keep growing. So look for it, be prepared for it, plan for it. I am so excited for it. I can't wait. And don't forget, March 14th is our little mini start to this with our anniversary show.
Sure.
Bands I've got happening at that anniversary show.
Where's that show at again?
That show is going to actually be at Hooper's. And we have got Oddity Paradox, because, you know, I can't have an anniversary show without Oddity Paradox.
Not without her thing.
Those guys are the guys that
They're
brought
awesome,
me into
man.
this,
did.
man.
And you know what? You couldn't have been brought in by a classier bunch, let me tell you.
And you know what? They are just some of the sweetest guys. I can't speak highly enough about the guys of Oddity Paradox.
They're all listening, all big shit-eating grins on their face.
I'm sure.
Go, Larry,
I am
Larry,
sure
Larry.
of it. And then my second favorite band is Desert Vikings. You know what? They were the second band to really step up and support me. Sean is my absolute biggest cheerleader. I am not kidding. Sean is the one that actually designed that banner for the local
And he
beat.
looks hot in that cheerleader outfit. He kind of does.
You know what? We've got to work on getting him to shave his legs, though.
Yeah, I agree. Or put on some really weird leggings, you know?
Something, anything, because, oh my God, those hairy legs, ugh.
She just trashed her favorite cheerleader. I helped. I'm sorry. I baited that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sean knows I love him. Sean knows I absolutely love him.
He knows I'm a smart ass, so we're good.
But the group, Desert Vikings, every single one of them. I can't say the guys of Desert Vikings because you know what? Their lead singer is a girl. And my God, Paige can belt it out. I love that girl when she lets loose. And their drummer, Rachel? Yeah, they have a female drummer, and she
now this is cool too.
Fucking kicks ass. Go ahead, yes. Whatever you want to say about Rachel, I will let you as long as you don't badmouth my girl.
Oh my God, I would never badmouth. She was my girl first.
Yeah, well, she's mine.
No, Rachel, she's killing it back there, and I love the fact that she metronomes it and she makes sure she's always on meter. That band has got the best meter in the world. Speaking of female vocalists.
Well, let's not sidetrack too much because I've got one more band I got to talk about.
Go ahead. Talk about them and we'll get back to the girls.
So our final band for that show
she rambles, man.
Actually going to be is actually going to be Verathus. And oh my, please, guys, if I butchered your band name, I am so sorry. I'm doing my best, but holy cow.
I'm classic for that. Don't worry. They haven't beat me yet. They understand.
But Verathus is actually a new band out of Flagstaff. They hit me up a couple of months ago. Jacob hit me up.
Badass band.
And he's like, hey, we're trying to break into the scene. Can you help us? So I hooked him up with Jim Starke, and then we got him playing at our New Year's Eve show. Holy cow. Oh my God. They rocked. They aren't really my kind of music, but still I dug them. And I looked at Forrest of Desert Vikings because they're more his level. And I said, dude, are they good? And Forrest is like, yeah. Oh my God, as individuals, they're phenomenal even. So, guys, you're going to want to check them out. And that little birdie whispered in my ear that they've got an album coming out soon, too. And I've been told I kind of get a sneak peek of it. So, yeah, it's going to be aired on the local beat when they give me the thumbs up. You betcha.
That's going to be very cool.
I love this. I've got bands actually coming to me, giving me sneak peeks of their stuff and letting me do a pre.
Oh, it's fun. It's one of my favorite
God.
things. I love when I get the new stuff first, and I just get to hear it, and we get to talk about it. Now, we've got some killer shows coming up with a lot of cool female singers, man. Paige and the next two I'm going to talk about, they're all three different styles, the way they sing, but they're all freaking wonderfully trained. I like to talk about, we got Paige, and then we've got Holly from Illuminatus. And
I'm loving Illuminatus. I love the fact that she puts
Conrad on guitar,
a classical
Brad the
spin on
lumberjack
it.
on everything.
Oh my God.
You got my buddy Dale on keys, and we got Conrad's dad. Now I forget his name, but he's in the band now playing bass. And I love Dale, man. He's a killer keyboard player as well. But Holly does have some pipes. I watched her sing a few times where she actually had to hold the mic around her waist. She was so powerful. And then our complete dragon queen here, Tulin from Empire of Desire, probably is going to have lawsuits for blowing out PA systems in the future. She's got some power. And then we've got a lot more,
but
too.
You know what? I have to, let's roll back to Tulin, because let me tell you, she is one of the sweetest.
Oh my God, she's a mellow sister. I love that girl.
Holy cow. My first experience with Tulin, I didn't even know who she was. And now, guys, if you haven't seen
she's the most approachable girl. When you see her on stage, it terrifies you. She's so into it, and she's so commanding with her vocals, and she's intimidating to approach.
Yeah, well,
because of that presence. But when you do go up and say hello, this sweet heart comes out of her, and she's just open arms and loving, and she's
is.
Great. Tell them the story when you guys met. That's a great story.
I love it. So if you haven't seen me, guys, in person, I'm a little over 5'9". And I am not a little girl. I hired her
for my bodyguard.
I've got some bulk on me, and I will push people around. Well,
I can attest to that.
I was at the closing of Joe's Grotto that Saturday, and I was filming Oddity Paradox, because I never miss a chance to film Oddity Paradox.
Great show.
It was a phenomenal show, and we were on the small stage, and it was packed. And if you guys haven't seen Oddity Paradox play, they've got Horace Miller on the guitar.
Bad Boy Guitar sponsor.
Bad Boy Guitar sponsors him for a reason. He is a phenom. I was trying to get video of his solo, but I had 4 people deep in front of me. Lynn was actually standing front and center.
Oh, I love this. Is when she started parting the Red Sea.
And oh my God, she's
awesome.
A little thing, and she saw me trying to get the video. That girl pushed people out of the way, grabbed me by the shoulders, and maneuvered me into her spot that she had been standing in, so that I could get that video of Horace.
Tulin's the size of my left foot. Okay, so when she's moving people, it was pretty damn impressive. I was mighty.
I can't even tell you how appreciative I was, but I can tell you how appreciative Horace was, because he gave that video clip to Bad Boy Guitars,
and that's his new promo clip.
And they used that. I know they haven't given me credit officially, but if you look at it, you'll see that it's from the local beat. So I can actually say that is mine. And I can thank Tulin for absolutely giving me the ability to get that video.
Yeah, understand, Tulin, if you didn't move people, that video wouldn't exist. So it was a team effort to get Larry up there to get that.
It was absolutely a group effort.
Nobody else moved, but you moved everybody. So
and
awesome.
I appreciate when people are doing what they can to make sure I get those good shots.
And that our other bands are appreciated by our other bands. That's how we work.
You know what? I want everybody to be able to be starlighted in my videos. I work to get every single band member in a shot. If I'm missing shots, I kick myself for a week because, oh my God, I missed it.
And that sucks too.
I feel like I've let down the band.
Yeah. Oh, well, you haven't let down the band, Larry, because they appreciate everything you do. But I understand your passion, and that's what you've let down, is you feel like you've let yourself down because you didn't get that one shot for them. So don't beat yourself up because they don't appreciate it, because they totally appreciate you. Any shot you can give them. But I understand. You're just like me. You got that passion. I missed that shot. Damn, I'm going to beat myself up all night because of it. But we're going to get it. Larry, tell me something. Tell us all. What is this? What is your dream here? What is our big goal? I know you. I know
honestly,
right now. I know you might be growing into it and you didn't even know yet. But you're on a hell of a start, whatever it is.
Stumbling into this, honest to God, I came into this just to support a couple local bands that I'd become friends with, and it grew. The local beat.
It's addicting.
The local beat. I expected it to crash and burn within months. I did. I expected it to just die. The fact that it hasn't I look at myself daily and go, God, I'm blessed.
Well, you're doing, the bands need to feel blessed too, because they've got somebody that is pushing their stuff out there, helping them promote, and doing a great job at it. I mean, you really are. I do
the best that I can. You have
this passion. I'm going to tell you guys, I know she's talking and she's going on and on about all these wonderful things she does. She's got a big grin on her face. And behind the scenes when we were talking, I got to tell you, she's not an arrogant woman. She is a confident woman, and she's looking to take care of us like the mama bear. And I totally appreciate her, and I'm sure everybody else does. Don't take her confidence as the wrong thing. She's not being arrogant at all. Larry's got a heart of gold here. She really does. She's just trying to tell everybody what she's been doing so you guys understand. This is the girl you want to talk to. She doesn't have a secret angle. She doesn't have any of these.
I do too have a secret angle.
Well, that one we're not allowed to talk about.
No.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, the other one.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's the dream part. Let's hear about it.
It is the dream part. So when I started this, the only thought process was I'm going to have memories to look back on. I am going to have stories to tell my grandchildren. Yes, I do have a child. He's 23, almost 23.
Cool dude.
He's an absolute sweetheart. I love my son. He is a member of the local beat. No, I won't say his name because he'll get mad at me later for embarrassing him.
Oh, we're going to get him. No way.
Eventually, when he's ready, he'll come out and acknowledge me. But
we're going to get him.
It's all about, I wanted stories to tell. Well, now as I've gotten into this, my goal is that I want to see my bands, and really that is every band that's a part of the local beat. You are mine. I want to see you all on the big stage. And when I say big stage, I think back. The older people will remember a stadium in Seattle, Washington called the Kingdom. It's not there anymore. They took it down. The name of the stadium that replaced it keeps changing as new people keep buying it.
Didn't they originally make that for the Olympics? Was that the one?
I don't even know what the Kingdom was originally made for. I just remember it was ginormous.
I know a lot of sports have gone through there, but I thought originally that was for that. I could be wrong.
What's our biggest stadium here?
Oh, I call it my church where the Cardinals play. I don't even know what it's called right now.
Cardinal Stadium?
Cardinal Stadium, but I don't even remember the sponsor this year. God, I'm so bad. I used to just call my church every Sunday. We're going to St. Mattress over at Cardinal Stadium.
So that's it. So I want to see every band that
Any
I work
of the venues
with
would be fun. That's just the biggest
playing that level of stadium. Now, my bands that I work one-on-one with, like Oddity Paradox, Desert Vikings, Verathus, I have a secret contract with all of them. And that's what I'm going to have.
No more.
It ain't a secret no more, and it's okay. My secret contract with those bands is when they do make it to that level, I still get passes to every one of their shows
and exclusives.
Oh no, not and I get all access passes. I get to keep doing my videos of them, and they have lunch with me so that we can catch up on where they are and where I am. That's my contract with my bands. Because that's my heart. These guys all have a piece of my heart. They have all helped support me. They have all helped me grow. All of my bands that I've worked with, Serious Play, oh my God, I love those guys.
They're amazing. I love them.
They
love
have
those harmonies.
Don has
Don's
such
a bomb,
energy.
man.
I have watched him stalk people.
I feel so bad too. I handed Don my cordless at Gypsies, and the freaking battery died on him. I felt it took me 2 songs to find another 2 more batteries. Oh, it's hilarious. I felt so bad, but you know what? He pulled it off. He grabbed the other mic. I gave him the cordless back.
Nothing phases
Man,
that man.
it doesn't. He just went right through it. It was so cool. I just felt bad, just like we were talking about our passion. They appreciate what we did, but we feel terrible when we can't live up to it. And understand, you guys too. We do have jobs. I'm a teacher. I'm a music teacher, so I can't say that I've really had a job in the last 30 years because I've done everything in the music business. To me, it's not working; it's my passion. And Larry, the same thing. She does have a job, so she's doing this on the side as her passion because we all have them. So understand that. We're not gold digging money. We're not doing nothing. It's just something we love to do, and if we can help our brethren do it, let's do it. You guys know me. I've been around since day one. I've been with the opera companies, the metal groups, country bands, hip hop shit, everything. And, I'm just getting older here and still having some fun, and I love it. And still to bring Larry into this scene and to share everything I can with her, it's so fun to have somebody that I can vent to, because I never get to talk to anybody about crap like that. But behind the scenes, her and I, it's wonderful. She's a great venting machine. I get to talk to her. She vents it back, and she kind of keeps me in line, too, with stuff. So having her in my pocket is nothing but a blessing. And whatever time I got left, I'm going to enjoy it, and we're going to kick ass together. And when it's all said and done, this is Larry's baby. This is what this is being set up for. So just so you guys know that. We're gonna have a good time because, you guys know me. But as long as we got someone that can cover this and do good, and
you know what?
I
I'm
couldn't
going to
have
do the
found
best I
and
can.
agreed, and I've searched so hard to find you, Larry. And now that we got you here, I'm blessed, man. I am blessed. And again, you guys, I know she may be sounding a little bit overboard today and overconfident, but that's all it is confidence. This is her very first interview she's ever done. She's trying to tell you everything she does, and believe me, the 3 bands that she keeps talking about, she's drawing a blank on everybody else because she does love all of us.
Oh, God.
But those are her babies right there. I can tell you that.
I could name so many bands today.
We'll be here for hours.
I'd spend another 2 hours just naming some of the bands that I've gotten the pleasure to work with.
So let me explain really quick to everybody so they're not confused. Our next episode is going to come out tomorrow. Larry's going to co-host an episode with me playing some local music, and then after that she is going to debut her very, very first on-air worldwide interview with Miss Hunter. And she got a look on her face. She's so excited, and she's got that excited, nervous look on her face.
With me, oh my God, I'm cracking up, waiting to see what that woman tries to pull out.
She's gonna try to get you every way you can. I love Hunter. She's got the greatest sense of humor, and she's hilarious. And so expect a big, hilarious show from her. But what a way to start. You know what I mean?
Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be girl talk,
so
seriously.
You understand this. Within 48 hours of that interview, you're going to be in 260 countries with almost 500,000 people listening.
As long as they don't confuse me for the other Larry King, that's going to be the thing.
If they do, it's going to be hilarious because they hear your name and your voice. You're going to be picturing him in a dress. That's going to be hilarious. Understand, this is new generation Larry King. This is Larri King. You guys, make sure you check out the local beat. It's on Facebook. It's cool. I do believe there's a YouTube
there is
channel
a YouTube
for that
channel
too.
Connected to it.
And also check out the other YouTube sites too. Check out Desert Detonation. It's another one that we're all working in that interviews local bands. Check out the other shows on James C. Starke Radio and the Jim Starke Show. Larry King is going to be all over that with her new show, The Local Beat, or The Beat Goes On, I'm sorry.
The Local Beat is the Facebook, and then The Beat Goes On.
The Beat Goes On is on here. So you'll hear us co-hosting together, and then Larry is going to, her show will follow immediately after that. That's going to air tomorrow night, I believe, around 7. Don't worry about tuning in, guys, because you don't have to go anywhere or download any shit. All you know, you look for the post. It'll be on the Local Beat too. It'll be on all of our pages, and all you got to do is click it and listen. We did have a situation, you guys. Let me explain something. We had all of our shows stored on the Spreaker app. We had some kind of a meltdown with somebody hacked something with payments, and it screwed everybody up. So a lot of the shows are no longer on there. There's about 5 or 6 left, but you can find all the shows on James C. Starke Radio on YouTube. I just started archiving them there now, so you guys can find everything. Larry and I are also going to be starting another YouTube channel. We're going to have a contest. It's going to be the same thing, interviewing and showing local bands live, but we have a fun contest going on. We want somebody to name the show for us. So whoever gets to name the show for us will get on there, have credits with it, and they get to co-host the first show with us as well. It'll be kind of fun. So if you guys can, go to the local beat or go to Jim Starke or James C. Starke Radio and write down what you think the new show on YouTube should be called. And it's going to be about everybody. It's not just metal. It's not just pop. It's about every genre here. And you know how me and Larry are. We love everybody. I mean, what a great bond here.
You know, the funny thing is I did not intend for the local beat to be a metal venue for music.
There's just a huge metal crowd here, and we should be proud of that because
it's extremely large. You will occasionally see me advertising for upcoming shows for country artists like Brad Maitland. I pull show posters for every venue or for every artist out there, every show I can find. A little bit of background on me that makes this whole thing of me being following
comes together.
It makes it funny. My son thinks it's hilarious. I'm a country girl at heart, guys. When you see me at the shows, most of this time,
big old corn-fed white girl.
Most of the time, you will see me in Wranglers and cowboy boots at the shows, at metal shows.
Is that the same? Wait. Are those the boots that got the blades on the tips, or are these
I don't.
You're not wearing those anymore, right? Because we're out of that neighborhood now, so we're
right. I don't wear the blades in the tips of my boots anymore because, I
got to show you guys a scar, man. Let me tell you. But anyway, I'm so glad she doesn't wear those anymore.
Yeah, the blades got rusty, and somebody got pretty sick and almost lost their leg, and there was almost a lawsuit, and so I quit. I had to take the blades out of the boots, but I do wear my cowboy boots and Wranglers to a lot of the shows. My son thinks it's just the funniest thing. He was raised with me listening to country, and when I got into this, he was like, Mom, what are you doing? Mom.
Who are you and where's my mom?
Yeah, so it's been a hilarious. I do still love my country music. I love my country bands.
Who's your favorite country artist, just out of curiosity?
You know,
do you have a whole bunch, or is it hard to say?
I do, because that's the great thing about country music. I have never had something happen in my life that I couldn't find a country song that related to it.
Forward or backwards, either way, you're going to get your answer. You're going to get everything back, or you're going to lose everything, or something's going to happen.
Yes, I can always find a country song.
Do you have? I know this is the hardest question for anybody to answer, but do you have any one single artist that you are totally just as your favorite?
No.
You have a bunch, because I know you're multi-genre like I am.
It all depends. Because I was raised mostly on country, I was raised on songs that tell stories.
There you go.
And that is one of the things that I look for in the bands that I work with when I'm connecting to their music. I'm connecting to the lyrics in their songs. Mm-hmm. Because my dad was a guitar player, I also connect real heavy with the guitar players and their music because they take me back. Mick Yard Band, I got to see them play a couple months ago. And sitting watching them, I wasn't videotaping for the show or for the group, but I did video because I wanted to show it to my dad. Mm-hmm. For the next time I went to see him, because they're sitting listening to their music took me back to what it was like at 5, 6, 7 years old, sitting on the floor listening
God, I wish
to my
you guys
dad
could see her
play
face right now. Oh, I could. Her eyes are twinkling. You can see that memory coming back.
And
that's why we have to do this live.
It is a memory. And another band that gives that to me, another artist that gives that to me is Brian Mogul.
Oh my God!
The first time I got to watch him again, I went back to my dad the next time I visited him, and I went, Dad, if you would have continued playing your music, I could see you doing what this man does.
He has done something so different and incredible, and he's so. I don't know. Every time I play with him, I'm blessed. I feel like I call him Big Papa because he's taught me a lot. He's done so much for the community. He's done so much for me. He's done a lot for everybody. He's got a lot more stuff coming up. What a guy, though. Yeah.
Explaining to my dad that Brian takes and merges movie clips with pre-done background music with him then playing his guitar.
Oh, and to let everybody know, Brian does have permission to do this. His lawyer has worked with the film companies, so he didn't rip this off for anything. He's done it. But there is a big secret and change coming to his show. I'm not going to give it away because I want people to see it, but there's going to be more than you expect on that video pretty soon, other than just those clips. There might be some things. I'm going to leave it right there. Let everybody's imagination
Nice.
take it. But he is, so no one bitches, he has done this completely legal. He has got the clips legally. He's paid for the ones that he can't use. Or, I mean, he can't use for free, but the other ones he's got written permission, signed off. He's got lawyers involved with this and everything. This man has got his shit together.
He's done his homework.
And other than you, Larry, he's probably the best promoter in your band that's not even in your band.
Nice.
Just like you. You're the best promoter in everybody's band. You're not even in their band. But he's an asset. And I'll tell you something, too, about Brian, you guys. Just so no one gets confused in the future, when Brian Mogul is involved in his show, he doesn't put out one poster to promote. He puts out like 12. And if you don't see your name on the first couple or this and that amount, but you just be patient. Trust me, there will be a big one just for you coming up next for that same show.
And if you're not careful, you might find your picture on the show poster even when you
didn't know it was coming.
Expecting it.
Jeez, Larry, that's never happened to me either like it happened to you. My God. Isn't that a trip, though? But it's so funny how he does it. I think one of my favorite ones was the 50s poster he did with all of us standing there with its sights jump out at you in the 3-dimension. And he did one for the Last Supper for one of the shows last year. That was hilarious that he put everybody into the same thing on that table and it was all of our faces. But he's amazing like that. Let's talk, too, about a couple other people. Scott Rowe kicking ass with promoting some stuff. Jen's back in the game with the Blues and taking care of everybody again and redeeming herself, which is wonderful. Thank you, Jen. Starlight's doing great again, picking things up out of there. We've got
Alex is kicking
Voss.
butt.
Yeah.
Alex
next one. Alex Wood
is kicking butt with getting
one of
shows
our greatest
set up.
sound men here has now turned his life into promoting. Now, you guys, if you don't know Alex Wood and you think he's brand new here, he's not. He just took a break years ago. And I'll tell you what, back in the day, that man was one of the best pushers in this scene. Pushers, that sounds bad. Like back then, pusher would be different. Now, pusher means that he's pushing the band, not dope. He wasn't pushing dope then either. Don't get me wrong. But Alex is great. I count on his morning. Every morning, he gives us a big shout out. Good morning, all you awesome people. When he misses it, some of us try to jump in for him. But anyway, Alex shows up for everything. When you're at his show. He's a great sound man. The one thing I want to tell you, though, about Alex, do not piss him off when he's trying to do his job. The man is in the zone. He's getting it done quickly. So if he snaps at you, that means just get out of his way. He's doing his job. He's not mad. He just is in the zone. We're all like that when we're working and getting ready to go on stage. But Alex, I cannot wait to start getting behind you, man, and helping you with the new shows you're doing. Unfortunately, I don't have the information in front of me on the next one, but I will definitely release that tomorrow. But you guys, seriously, Alex Wood, great sound man. And a great promoter, and he's just a great guy for the scene, and he's a great friend, man. He's a great friend.
I dig Alex.
Another
if
fun
you're at
one.
the Starlight, guys, I'm sorry, Jim.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I know No, you didn't at all. Go ahead.
I'm going to say this: if you are at the Starlight or any other venue, please don't mess with the sound man.
Yeah.
He is.
He's going to make you sound wonderful.
Next to the bands, he is
off.
the most important person in that show.
He's part of your band,
and
period.
If you don't take care of your sound man, he's going to let people know in a very bad way for you.
Now, I'll tell you this, though. Hold on. Now, not every sound man does that, but there's a lot that will. Alex will not make you sound like shit if you piss him off, but he's going to let you know it ain't going to happen again. Because he deserves the credit he gets. And if you're going to piss him off, he has every right to just shut you down. You know what I mean?
Well, but I have seen fans come up and mess with Alex. He handled it so well because, let me tell you, I wanted to drop kick the kid.
It takes a lot of thick skin to sit in that booth in the crowd and listen to all that shit when the fans are up there. And he's definitely the perfect skin for there. We have a bunch of great soundmen here, and when they start working together, it's going to be great. Trevor Beckway did a great job at the 50 show and made it sound great. His new system is out of the freaking park. We've got our other little buddy too, who's just started at Club Red. He used to be at Joe's. God, I'm so sorry, brother. I'm totally forgetting the name here. Our Canadian buddy, he's really amazing. He's actually training some sound people. Dude, I'm so sorry I'm forgetting your name right now. I will bring it up tomorrow as soon as I get it. But there's a lot of them. We got a lot of great producers. You guys, if you're in a new band too, metal or hip hop, hit up Guy on the Couch Promotions. He does great stuff. He does a lot of things in Club Red, and he's willing and he's got the money to put you up on that stage to give you your first shot. So make sure you hit him up. Guy on the Couch, not the, but the Couch. And that's Vossman Diaz, a good friend of mine. But there's so many to mention. If I didn't say her name today, guys, I'm sorry. Our show is about Larry and stuff, so we're good. So Larry, before we do end everything, is there any shout-outs or more things or anything you want to say? I don't want to give up too much info. I know we've given up a lot, but there's so much that you have to offer. We can go on for days.
You know what? My biggest shout-out, honest to God, really is to all of the bands out there that have been so supportive of me. I appreciate, they come to me so often telling me how much they appreciate me.
Yes, welcome to the
They
welcome
don't
to the club,
understand
baby.
how
It's
much
wonderful.
I appreciate them. They gave me
I think the ones
family.
you're working with do appreciate you.
I don't doubt that they appreciate me,
I
but
know
they
they
don't
do.
understand how much I appreciate them. They gave me family. I was lost in Arizona. I walked away from my family back home. I walked away from a life. I sold a home that I raised my son in to come here. Walked away from everything. And these people gave me family.
And you know what? Let's talk about really quick. Everybody walks into a heavy metal bar and they're immediately, holy shit, these guys are in leather. This everybody's toughing it up. Let me tell you guys something.
Have you ever seen how intimidating Icky Stain is? That man is what, like
Absolutely.
6'6"?
I don't know what the hell. He's bigger than I am, man.
He's-
Everybody's bigger than me. He just looks like a giant. But wait, hold on. Let me say
doesn't even
something.
hit his shoulder.
Right. Let me say something about our metal community. You could not be in more safer hands in
Oh,
that
no,
crowd.
and I don't-
They may look mean and rough and tough, but let me tell you, that's just our insides. That's our flamingo. Remember we talked about this at Gypsies? That's our flamingo. That's our inner freedom. We're letting out what's inside, but these people have the biggest heart. I've worked in every genre, and I'm not dogging anybody else in the other scenes, but I'm telling you, as a kid growing up in all this stuff and being involved with every genre, the one I'm most safest in is the one that looks the roughest because they always have had my back.
Well, and it's-
through thick
and it's
and thin,
funny.
through hell or high water. They've always been there as family for me.
Tim started it with making sure I was looked out for in the venues.
Yes.
Then I met Sean. You know, Sean, if I'm at a show that Sean is at, he makes sure that I'm walked to my car.
Do you realize everyone you've met, you've got like your own crew. You've got your pit bull, you've got your barn boss, you've got the guy that walks you to the car. The only thing you're missing right now is your limo driver, but I'm sure anybody would jump in and give you a ride home too at those shows.
Well, and
so
and
you're
like
right where you need to be.
And Forrest. Okay, guys, Forrest is young. Forrest is
kicking the ass.
younger than my son.
Hey, Forrest, if you're still holding that thing for me, keep looking at it. Make sure it stays nice and warm in that pocket, you little shit. Go ahead. I love him.
But yeah, Forrest, if I'm sitting by myself and Forrest is there, Forrest comes and sits with me. He doesn't leave me sitting by myself. Now I don't smoke anymore. I just quit smoking like less than 20 days ago.
And she's helping me quit now, too. Her and Scott are both helping me
But
quit. So.
when I did smoke, if I went outside to smoke, Forrest followed me out.
Yeah.
And if he's not there, I did notice if he's not there, if I was outside, I'm never alone out there. Somebody always comes to check on me.
We know we need you
and that's
here.
my
We gotta take care
band
of you.
family.
That's right.
That
Those
is
are your
those
big and little
people
brothers,
looking
man.
out
and
for
your
me. You
sisters and
betcha.
everybody. You're damn right. You're damn right. Oh, before we do cut off, let's welcome our newest kid to the scene, playing with Scott Rowe.
Doc.
Anthony Doc Tarantino. He did a great job. He was a
and
nervous
he is
little
gonna,
baller.
oh my
but
God, he is going to be a fan with the ladies.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He already
is,
was that night. He got his first taste. I caught him outside. He had no idea what to do. He looked at me like, "Daddy, help me!" It
Oh
was
my
so
God,
cute.
he is adorable, ladies. Oh, he is a
And
cute
he can
little
play.
thing. He looks like Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Ooh, girls. But please be gentle with him.
He little.
Please
Breakable.
don't make me have to growl at you for not being nice to one of my bands. I protect my guys.
Oh, you're just awesome, Mama Bear. Larry, it has been such a pleasure to have you on today. I'm so glad that everybody got to hear your story. I am more than enthralled that we're going to be working together now and you're part of the show. and all we can do is go up from here. And if I'm really happy too, because now I have someone looking out for me when I'm up there, and I always look out for you too. But you ready to take us out?
Absolutely, Jim. Thank you so much for having me on James C. Starke Radio. I am so looking forward to continuing this with you. What a new adventure.
This is great. Larry, thank you so much, hon. You guys have been listening to James C. Starke Radio, and don't forget, tomorrow will be the debut of The Beat Goes On. So listen to the show tomorrow. Larry's going to co-host, and then she gets her own first slot, and she's going to start kicking ass. You guys have a great day. Make sure you stay awesome. Send me your music at jimstarke with an E, S-T-A-R-K-E. Otherwise, you make me feel naked. jimstarke@yahoo.com. Give me a call, 623-910-0265, or text me, and let's get you guys on the show. You would be any segment you want. Larry's show, the Beat Goes On, the first part of the show. We're working together now, guys, so we're going to have a good time. In the meantime, you guys stay cool, keep writing, stay awesome, do not drink and drive, and I will see you guys at the next show. Peace out.